came up on the Brownstone steps in the iron gate. Lunch money in my socket to learn to negotiate. Corner store lights buzz, paper bag full of change. Mom said keep your head right when the whole block's strange. I wore scuffed up sneakers, same pair in the rain. Felt the weight of the week in the knot in my brain. But the block had a pulse in the clap and the sirens. Old heads on the stoop kept the truth in they silence. I seen dreams get folded in the jacket pocket crease. Seen a kid go from loud to a ghost in the breeze. So I move with intention, no flex, just the grind. Every word got a brick when I lay down a line. Got it down to the sound. Got it down to the sound. Got it down to the sound. Now I write like I'm passing through a train car dust. Window full of the city, all rust in the trust. Same hands that would count out the fare to the last dime. Now they map out a life with a left-right time. I don't need a parade, I need a beat that breathes. Need a snare with a bruise and a bass that sees. Need the sax in the cut like I thought I forgot. Need the dust on the loop like the roof of the spot. And I still hear the block when the night go thin. When the moon hit the glass and the doubt creeps in. So I speak for the ones with the fire held low, with the look in their eyes like they ready to grow. Body down to the spine. Body down to the spine. Body down to the spine. And I still hear the block when the night goes thin. When the moon hit the glass and the doubt creeps in. So I speak for the ones with the fire held low, with the look in their eyes like they ready to grow. I got scars in the cadence, got patience in my tone. Got a hard little hope that won't leave me alone. From the laundromat steam to the subway grind, I've been building my peace, one bar at a time. Let the talkers keep talking, I'ma stay with the pen. Make a whole life shine from the cracks in the bend. If the world move fast, I move steady and true. Same soul in the mirror, just a little bit new. Body down to the spine. Body down to the spine. Body down to the spine. You know the sad. Back up, one more time. You know the sound. Came up off the stoop with a Knicks cap low. Hand-me-down jacket, crease in the elbow. Corner deli, screen door, that bell got sold. 7-Eleven candy in the pocket full of golds. Brown paper bag lunch, winter through the pains. Mama on the line like, boy, stay in your lane. I learned how to move when the bad days came. Same old block, but I never stayed the same. Meter on the porch and the paint peeled back. Old jazz loop spinning with a crackle in the track. I been on that humble with a heavyweight snap. Talk small, move sharp, never fold, never slack. You know the sound. Back up. You know the sound. Subway breeze hit the cheek, I was late but calm. Two-tone Timbs with the laces on. Ticket in my coat from a parking lot scam. Still made it to the Cipher with a pad in my hand. Fried egg on the plate, toasting the plan. Landlord kept knocking, we was learning to stand. I seen boys flash quick, then they vanish in smoke. I kept mine tucked in the words that I wrote. Auntie on the couch with a red satin scarf. TV glow soft in the half-lit dark. Everybody had a story, everybody had a scar. I just turned mine into bars in the park. Check it. Rewind that. Yeah.
Now I ride through the borough with a clear ride pace. Same old blocks, but a different face. You can hear the years in the weight of the bass. Every line got a fingerprint, every rhyme got a place. I don't chase a trend, I chase a truth. From the old brick steps to the phone booth. If the world get loud, I get more precise. Put the grit in the groove and the heart in the ice. So when that loop comes back and the snare lands square, I'm the proof that the rough things still can care. Brownstone dreams with a hard-earned stare. NY on my back and I keep it there. I steppin' clean, but the flow got scars. Train smoke in my coat, paid dues and bars. Brownstone steps, 2 at a time. Mom said, move smart, don't waste your shine. Corner store light on a paper cup. Old heads nod like, yeah, he's up. I kept it low, let the record spin. Found my name in the crackle, deep within. Hand on the wheel, but I'm not lost. Every little win came with a bigger cost. Been through enough to talk with calm. Still got iron in the soul, same old charm.
Nah, keep it rolling. Cut it up, keep it rolling. Nah, keep it rolling. Cut it up, keep it rolling.
Now the night smell like rain on brick. Kids on the block still quick with the wit. I seen pride turn lean, seen pain turn loud. Seen a quiet man teach a whole room proud. My crew don't pose, we move with weight. Old cassette loops in the front door gate. Every line got a sidewalk post. Every thought got a little New York vote. I want peace, but I came with grit. Warm sound, cold stare, I was built for it. If the world get crooked, I square my face. Tie my truth in a knot, keep a measured pace. And when the scratch cut in, that's the sign. Dusty drum, heavy heart, still feeling fine. I'm from the kind of blocks where the real ones stay. Where the hurt don't leave, but it don't run a day. Late train crawls, I'm back in the cut. Brown paper cup, same crease in the nut. Corner booth smoke in the old brass frame. I lace 8 bars, let the whole block aim. Badge on the wall, but the room don't care. Every head nods slow like a prayer in there. I got rim shot scars in a pocket full of grit. One eye on the chain, one eye on the pit. Snare hit like a door in the Basie Hall. I paint rough lines, never chase the call. Hands on the wheel when the tunnel go black. Mucked in the glass, I don't fall off track. Calm in the chest, but the pen stay live. Old soul talk with a young man drive. I came through quiet with a pocket knife flow. Cut through the chatter, let the hard truth show. Melted horn loop hanging over my head like a crown made of dust and a page full of lead. I seen Fast friends turn the names on a list, so I move with the weight of a clenched up fist. Paper thin lies in a 3-card game. I don't blink first, I don't fold for fame. Subway wind hit through the grate on the stairs. Couples in the station with the tired-eye stares. I write at the edge where the mood gets dense. Every line got muscle, every bar got sense. No flash, just facts in a velvet coat. Tell a whole truth through a cracked screen note. Turnstile jammed and the floorboard shake. Baseline walks while the coffee cups break. I keep that hunger in a clean white tee. Still dirt on the boots from the street and the steam.
Cops on the avenue, siren in the seam. I let the sample bleed like a half-remembered dream. Then the hat snaps back and the cut gets tight. One more round in the dark till the bus is light. Cops on the avenue, siren in the seam. I let the sample bleed like a half-remembered dream. Then the hat snaps back and the cut gets tight. One more round in the dark till the bus is light.
Now the sax on the record got a bent back note, and the whole room leans when I open my throat. I don't need a crown, I need a solid frame, a name that still lands when the lights go gray. So I build brick bars with the midnight dust from the same hard city that don't hand out trust. If you hear that knock, that's the old boom call on the last train north. I still want it all. Head low, pace cool, but the pulse don't fade. I'm a corner store sermon with a sharp blade made. One take, one breath, one clean reply. When the trumpet drifts by, I'm still that guy. Back on the block, same coat, same stare. Hand on the rail, whole scene wearing thin air. Train pass rattling, coins in the cup. No gold on my neck, just the mind staying up. Brown paper bag lunch, crumbs in the lap. Old card table, bent leg, one cold map. I heard that loop spin, felt the room lean slow. Like every hard day had a place to go.
Back on the block,
Stay low, move smart.
back on the block,
Same pain, new art.
back on the block,
Dust on my shoes.
back on the block,
I don't beg, I choose.
back on the block,
Stay low, move smart.
back on the block,
Same pain, new art.
back on the block,
Dust on my shoes.
back on the block.
I don't beg, I choose. Ink on the notebook, edges gone frayed. Names in the margin, plans that I made. Steam on the window, night in the glass. Whole world talk loud, but I let it pass. Paid in small steps, never chased the flash. Kept a clean head through the mud and the ash. If they want the old me, tell them he left. I kept the lesson, I kept the breath.
Back on the block,
Stay low, move smart.
back on the block,
Same pain, new art.
back on the block,
Dust on my shoes.
back on the block,
I don't beg, I choose.
back on the block,
Stay low, move smart.
back on the block,
Same pain, new art.
back on the block,
Dust on my shoes.
back on the block.
I don't beg, I choose. Tenement echo in the hallway creak. Slow full hustle, no need to speak. I've been in the shadow, still side-eye truth. Still got that iron from the day room youth. So I ride that groove like a worn out tire. Heat in my chest, ice in the wire. If the city goes dim, I still see more. One loop, one life, one open door. Crumpled 10 in my fist, turn the corner by the deli. Steam on the window, my mind stay heavy but steady. MetroCard bent, got a pocket full of loose plans. Same black Walkman, tape true scars on a spool fan. Block code in my stride, don't need no parade. Just a clean 16 in the loop that was made in the shade. Third floor speaker rattling, neighbors know the cadence. I built from the scratches, every bar got patience. Coffee in a paper cup, cold by the second block. Seen friends get loud and fold when the pressure stops. So I keep it low-key, let the pen do the talking. Whole tape got that dust like the floor where I was walking. Late receipt paper, list folded in my coat
faded, but the frame still got the whole scene. Bodega bell chime, then the night folds slow. I write where the fan hit, where the tired thoughts go. No polish on the truth, just the grit and the grain. Couple names from back then still echo in the rain. I'm that brown bag kid with a notebook full of weather, trying to turn all this pressure into something that lasts better. Boom bap in my chest, but the bars stay calm, like a hand on the wheel when the whole block's gone numb. Tape hissing the gaps, let the silence earn space. Every line got a scar and a clean little grace. If you know, then you know it's that underground glow. Mellow on the surface, but the fire stay below. Stay below, stay below, stay below. Corner store glow on my knuckles in the payphone. I learned code from the block, from the cracks in the gray stone. Lean on the stoop with the braid and the shell toes. Eyes on the whole world like she knew what the shell knows. Dice on the milk crate, men talking half truths. Young bloods watching old heads move like they have proof. I kept my dreams in the bag with the loose change while the train screamed past. Same song, new pain. Mom said head up, I said I'm trying. But the rent got mean and the landlord kept lying. So I wrote on the margin of a MetroCard fold. If the night takes a piece of me, I still won't fold. Block party smoke in the summer, bass in the pavement. Kids doing footsteps while the elders just gazing it. Back row scholars with the hustle in they grammar. We talk scarce, but every look got a hammer. I seen friendship flip for a 10 in the favor. Seen pride get peeled by a grin in the player. Still I kept my name clean, kept my code on straight. Kept my shoes by the door when they came too late. Lena said you different, with a laugh and a stare, like she knew I was built from the weight in the air. Now the same corner holds the ghosts I can name, and I walk through the wind like I'm carrying flame. Cornerstone mint gum, change in my palm. Brown paper bag thoughts, I move calm. Steps on the curb, quick glance, then slide. Whole block, know the way I write. Train rumble low like a chest full of drums. Old man, not once, we speaking sums. Short lines, sharp lines, no wasted breath. I turn thin moments into something left. Kids on the stoop with a box and a dream. Couple crack caps, one bright beam. Same crack sidewalk, same patch jeans. Still we talk big in between the seams. I've been that kid with the notebook torn. Page full of rain, page full of scorn. Now the pen cut clean, got a steady hand. Still keep dirt on the soul when I stand. Yo. jazzy loop sways while the world stay cold. I keep heat in the chest, but the tone stays sold. To the highest bidder, nah, I keep mine. Building little empires off a clean line. Back of the bodega, plastic bag swing. Dice on the crate, hear the blackbirds sing. Not about flash, it's about who's real. Who can hold the truth when the room goes still? I watch fake smiles fade in the rain. Seen a loud mouth fall under his own chain. So I lean on craft, let the words do work. Every bar got weight, every pause got worth. If the night feel long, I make it stretch. If the crowd too stiff, I crack that neck. One more round and we fade to black. But the pulse of the avenue bring me back. Bring me back.
Came up where the steps stay chipped. Front door slam, whole block felt the slip. Backpack leaning on the stoop side wall. Mama said move clean, don't move at all. I was young with a notebook crease. Dreams in the margin, peace with grease. Train rumble under the avenue grime. Whole life loop like a two-bar rhyme. Old head said, kid, watch that lane. Seen pride get peeled by the rain and pain. So I kept my face in the glass, not fame. Just a little more light when I write my name. Crew in the lobby with the radios low. Hands in the air when the snare drum go. Every line I spit got a downtown scar. Every note like a stamp from a rusted car. Now I'm back with that same brown coat, same hard stare, same half smile, no, same chip cup on the windowsill, same cold sky, but I'm built to will. They want gloss, I bring dust and grit, a little baseline and a lot of spit. Ain't no fairy tale, just rent and grind, late night prayers in a broken line. I seen kids turn men on a fire escape. I seen hope get loud then shape by shape. So I rap for the ones with the weight still on, for the half-finished dreams and the dawn's going wrong. DJ cut that phrase, let it scrape and swing. Make the room move with a well-worn ring. I'm the voice in the crack, I'm the pulse in the frame. Brooklyn to Harlem, still knowing my name. Yeah, cut that. Backspin, lift it. One more time. Let it breathe. When the loot come back, I'm back in it clean. No gold chain shine, just a heavy theme. Pocket full of change and a head full of plans. One mic, one chance, and the truth in my hands. If the city go cold, I stay warm inside. With a beat like a seat on a late night ride. No big talk, just a steady run. Hard drum, soft soul, and I'm never done. Same scar in the brick, same old smoke in the stairwell, same slick. Cats talk big, but they fall when it's real. I seen money turn friends into a body for a meal. Mama kept the rent in a cookie tin lid. I kept hope in my fist like a kid. Trains rattled past while the corner slept. I learned early how to count what's left. Tax on a dream, toll on the prize
Still I walk through the wreck with my head held high. Gold on the tooth, pain in the chest. I make poems out the grime, and I guess that's best. Nightfall talk with the lamp on low. I came from the mud, but the mud don't own me, yo.
I break dust in my lungs.
I still stand, I still run.
I break dust in my lungs.
From the curb to the sun.
I break dust in my lungs.
Whole block know my name.
I break dust in my lungs.
I came up through the pain, bodega lights flick on. Then the rain hit hard, old heads on the stoop like they guard in the yard. Dice on the newspaper, teeth all gold. Every face got a story that the cold won't hold. I was back of the train with a cracked up dream, watching kings get made from a half-eaten scheme. One hand on the work, one eye on the door, one ear on the steps when they creak in the floor. I never needed much, just a clean, clear shot. A little room to breathe in the heat I got. They said slow down, but I can't relax. When you're born in the pressure, you adapt to the cracks. So I sharpen my talk and I tighten my stance. Let the truth hit first, give the fake no chance.
I break dust in my lungs.
I still stand, I still run.
I break dust in my lungs.
From the curb to the sun.
I break dust in my lungs.
Whole block know my name.
I break dust in my lungs.
I came up through the pain.
I carry the weight in my steps. I keep my respect with my debts. If the whole scene froze, I still move through. Same tight walls, but I grew.
No crown needed, I earn my lane. Yeah. No clean hands in the dirty game.
I break dust in my lungs.
I still stand, I still run.
I break dust in my lungs.
From the curb to the sun.
I break dust in my lungs.
Whole block know my name.
I break dust in my lungs.
I came up through the pain.
Rain on the glass, I'm up before the block. 2 paper bag lunch, 1 watch, 1 sock. Train hits at the curve, I'm counting every stop. Mom said move smart, so I move like a knot. Cold coin in my palm, same weight as the doubt. Bench by the deli with a steam breath, clouds out. Old piano loop, stuck a stain on my coat. I learned how to write when the rent made me choke. MTA mat folded, edges ripped clean. Pocket full of change, big dream, small screen. Bodega guy nodded like he knew my whole name. Same 5 faces, same wet train frame. I kept it low, let the floorboards creak. Thoughts in the margin, hands steady, no sleep. Back then I was broke, but the facts were clear. If you can survive here, you can survive anywhere. Elevator dead, I take the stairs 2 at a time. Neighbor door cracked, I hear a baby start to cry. Someone's playing cards, somebody cursing loud. Traffic in the distance, but the rain kept about. I knew a few legends from the basement and the stoop. One sold dreams, one sold truth. One said watch your mouth, the city loves a slip. One said keep a hard heart and a soft grip. So I wrote on napkins, on receipt backs, on lids. About the nights we skipped, about the things we did. About my uncle's silence, about my cousin's grin. About how every close call taught me how to live. Now I walk these blocks like I owe them a debt. Every puddle got a face that I ain't paid yet. Still I stand in the grave with a calm in my chest. Same rain, same train, but I finally rest.
Brownstone steps. Brownstone steps. Brownstone steps.
Brownstone steps, I'm up before the train. Kettle on low, same coat, same lane. Hand in the pocket, receipt fold clean. Back page bars on the torn notebook seam. Corner deli shine on the glass by the door. 3-pack gum, black coffee, one more. I keep it calm, but the pen stay mean. Dust on the rim of the record machine. Seen the block lean back from a hard winter. Still the kids play chess with the old timer. Taxi splash when the light turn gold. Same Stoop stories get told and told. I'm from the slow burn brick and the iron gate. Fresh pressed thoughts on the crack milk crate. No fake gloss, just a straight line aim. Heavy on the beat and I'm light with the flame.
Brownstone steps. Brownstone steps. Same Stoop story. That's dust on the rim. Dust on the rim. Still the kids play chess. I write with the patience of a man who survived it. Truth in the fold, let the raw sound guide it. If the week get rough, I don't fold, I loop. Bring the ache back home in the 2-bar loop. So past that frame, I'm the voice in the grit. Little bit of smoke and a whole lot of wit. When the block go quiet, my lines still ring. NYC, soul in the hand, I swing.
Stepping with the ticket stub creased. Third rail talk, cold air in the teeth. Blue smoke in the room, but I keep it neat. 1990 something in the pocket of the beat. Bench seat swagger, paper cup steam. Old man nod when I walk through the beam. Chrome on the handrail, paint chip clean. Whole block sound like it came from a dream. I got a pen and a bruise for a badge. Learn how to grin with my back to the slab. Every little doubt get trapped in the snare. I throw it in a circle, let it breathe in the air. That clang on the turnstile, that's the cue for the whole crowd. Low note creeping through the hall. We don't chase shine, we hold ground. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. We move like that, we move like that. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. Concrete facts, no cap, no chat. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. If you know the code, step on back. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. One mic, one night, we all rap. Mosaic floor got a map of the grind. Every crack tile, tell a chapter at a time. Some kids sell dreams for a week and a dime. I keep mine sharp when the pressure align. Trumpet in the corner, soft like a threat. Smoke in the lamp and the whole place wet. Not from rain, from the words we prep. Every line hit clean, every line connect. I came up under the hiss of the train. Face to the window, still naming the pain. No fairy tale, just a steel frame lane. But I stay on beat when the crowd gets strange. Yeah, that clang on the turnstile, that's the cue for the whole crowd. Low note creeping through the hall. We don't chase shine, we hold ground. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. We move like that, we move like that. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. Concrete facts, no cap, no chat. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. If you know the code, step on back. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. One mic, one night, we all rap. Yo, no stage light, just the raid of the bass. Hand on the rail, keep pace from the booth to the block. Same face, same code in the dark, same taste. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. We move like that, we move like that. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. Concrete facts, no cap, no chat. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. If you know the code, step on back. Turnstile talk, turnstile talk. One mic, one night, we all rap. Came in quiet, coat full of rain. Third floor stairwell, one dead flame. Cardboard box, old tapes, loose change. Sidewalk chest with the same old game. Corner booth, black coffee, no cream. Cooked up dream in a cracked up scheme. Baseline walking like it knows my name. Piano dust on the rim of the frame. Kids talk tough, I just let it pass. Seen enough glass to respect that glass. No big flex, just a steady hand. Raps in the pocket, let the whole room stand. Word to the blocks, to the faces I know. To the busted up speakers and the after hours glow. I keep it low, but the page stay lit. Every line got weight, every pause got grit. Yeah. Train door screamed and the night moves on. I'm still here with the same great song. Receipt paper, pen marks, red eye stare. One more round and we all get there. My man said, talk like you mean that lane. So I laid it out. No shine, no change, just brick by brick in a slow cooked flame. 100 small losses that built my name. Bench seat talk with the dice in hand. Half the room knows what the other half planned. I don't need noise, I need a clean drum break. And a thought so sharp that it makes heads wake. So pass that ash and keep the story tight. We been out here in the dim all night. If you hear that bounce, that's where I live. In the space between the take and the give.
on the car with the pay stub folded. 2 transfers deep in the day got colder. Brown bag lunch, same walk, same corner. Same old block, but I move like I own her. Mom said, boy, keep your mind on the long game. So I turned dirt roads into a calm frame. Loose leaf notes in a pen with the cap chewed. I was never out the race, just let the track choose.
Barbershop talk, everybody got a theory, but the ones with the loudest mouths stayed blurry. I seen big dreams fold under cheap talk. Seen pride get chipped by a weak walk. Now I keep my circle tight like a bent rim. If you knew the old me, you know I don't let them. Cash in the book, handprints on the receipt. Every scar got a story, every block got a beat.
Yeah, you keep it moving. Still improving. One time for the patient. One time for the patient.
Red line rumble while the world keeps spinning. I've been up since dawn, same grind, same vision. Nights on the stoop with the radio low, trying to make a little gold out the broke down flow. Now the suit fit clean, but the soul stay rugged. Still got love for the nights when the rent got budgeted. If you hear me, that's a message in the hush from a kid with a plan and a palm full of dust.
Take this. Tape deck clicks, then the room gets small. Brown paper bag beat. I was built from the fall. Train breath on the glass, cold hand on the rail. Worn out sneakers, same route, same trail. Tommy in the corner with a half-tone grin. Talking big dreams like the rent won't win. I kept a notebook stuffed in my coat, full of sharp little lines and a cracked up hope. Crates in the cellar, dust on the spine. Found a horn loop that could bend time. Kick drum thump like a lock on steel. Snare hit crisp with a rusted feel. I don't chase praise, I chase that proof. One good line can raise the roof. One bad night, I still don't fold. I talk and smoke, but I move in gold. Take this. Needle drip. Stay low. Take this. Needle drip. Stay low. Take this. Late night bodega. Coins in the palm, steam on the window, moving calm. Old heads nod when the verse cuts through. Like, yeah, that's the sound we knew. No flash, just stance and a steady stare. Wool cap low with the same old wear. Every block got a story in the bricks. Every scar got a code to the mix. I wrote on the back of receipts and bills. Chase the city through the window sills. Mellow and mean in the same 4 bars. Like a fist full of dust and a jar full of stars. If the tape runs thin, I let it crack. Let the groove lean back, then swing right back. Underground life, that's where I live. One mic, one loop, all I give. Needle drift. Stay low, stay crisp. Needle drift. Stay low, stay crisp.
move like a rumor, gray hoodie, subway map in a pocket full of humor. Corner store coffee, 2 sugars, no rush. I know the block by the scratch on the bus. Old soul spin with the dust in the groove. Piano loop leaning, got my feet in the mood. Tom hit sharp, let the rim shots breathe. I talk real small, but the whole room sees. Same bench, same posture, same cold stare. Different day, same bill, same worn out prayer. I skip the flash, let the pen do the flex. One clean line, then I leave them with the rest. Late night cipher in the basement that sweats. Brick walls catch every line that I set. No chain talk, I don't front for a crowd. I let the snare speak loud, keep my head down. Bodega bag rustle, keys in my palm. Grew up on patience, not a quick hit song. Every bar got weight, every pause got proof. I've been built from the blocks and the half truths. Warm bass walk and the sample stay smoke. Weary eye glow, but the spirit stay woke. If they ask what I rap, it's the cold in my chest. New York in my lungs, and I rap with respect. Yo, tenement air in the hallway, keys in the lock, that click said it all. Hey, pots on the stove and the landlord late. Mama kept the lights on, I learned my pace. Corner store rum with a pocket of change. Cold bottle sweat in my hand, same name. Same faces on the stoop, same frame. Everybody know the cold when the rain came. I seen pride wear work boots, tie-dye. Seen dreams fold up in the paper bag size. Seen boys turn hard from the fear and the loss. Seen girls keep the block from falling apart. So I wrote my name in the steam on the glass. Took the long way home, never moved too fast. If the night got deep, I got deeper than that. Still hear that boom in the back of the trap. Basement cipher, one bulb swinging, shoebox full of rhymes, no ceiling, old cassette deck eating every take, then rewinding the pain till it sounded great. Back when the summer meant fire hydrants, kids on the curb and the whole block vibing. Old head nod with the hat pulled low, say keep your pen sharp, never let it go. I kept it raw, no polish, no gloss. Every line came with a bruise and a cross. Every bar had a brick in the spine. Every breath had a little more grind. Now I move through the city like I know the script. Like a hand on the rail and a mind on the lift. Same dark corners, but I bring my light. Not loud, just right for a room this tight. Midnight windows with the TV blue. Couple missed calls, I ain't chasing you. I'm in the pocket where the baseline sits, where the truth come cheap and the fake don't fit. Used to want gold, wanted every lane. Now I want peace in a clean cut game. Want my mom good, want my people fed. Want the young ones brave with a clear-eyed head. If they ask what I came here for, tell them I was built on that cracked front door. On the smell of the block after summer rain. On a voice that survived through the pressure of strain. So I lean in close when I drop that line. Let the whole room feel that old school time. No shine, no stunt, just soul and grit. One more measure, then I vanish in it.
run it back. Cut it clean. I came up with a stairwell, smell like rain and old wood. Hand me down sneakers, still I move like I own good. Corner bodegas, birdsy bags, and the metal gate clang. Old heads on the bench said, young and watch it hang. I kept my face low, but my pen stayed loud. Notebook full of blacktop dreams in a gray crowd. Taxi horns folded under the sample in the dust. Every bar a brick laid, every pause built trust. I don't chase glitter, I chase that pocket. Thumb on the loop while the whole block watches. Cold hands warm up when the kicks hit right. Same tape, new truth, same bruise, new light. Yeah. Run it back. Cut it clean. Let it crack. Cut it clean. Let it crack. Now I walk with that calm that the broke nights taught. Every loss left a mark, every mark I bought. By the time I speak, I done earned that pace. I let the drums do work, I just lace my case. Brown paper bag, loose change, front steps, late laugh. Windows up, heat on. I remember that path from the red brick block to the record shop line. Had to learn how to shine in a small town grime. Still I keep it raw when the world goes slick. One ball like a blueprint, one look like a kick. If the sample feels heavy, then the truth feel light. If the room goes quiet, I know I said it right. Backspin the memory, spin the memory. The frame. Just on the broom. Still the same. The frame. Still the same.
Train breath on the glass, I move past the crowd. Tim's hit the platform, keep the face low down. Gray shell, loose jeans, fresh crease, old soul. Handful of change in the notebook fold. Corner store glare, bread in the paper bag. Short talk, sharp eyes, no need to brag. Block got stories written in the brick. Every step measured, every word I pick. I came from the stairwell, smoking the frame. Cold hand on the rail, same time, same lane. No flash, just facts, no front, no pose. Just a clean little verse and the beat that rolls. Basement tape supreme. Basement tape supreme. Keep it raw, keep it clean. Basement tape supreme. Basement tape supreme. Basement tape supreme. Straight bars, no dream. Basement tape supreme. Sunset on the hydrant, kids on the curb. Dice on the milk crate, talk with nerve. Old man nod once like he knows the score. I've been patient with the life, now I want more. Piano loop circles like a thought in my head. I write with the hunger that the rent won't dead. Ain't no costume here, this is how I live. Take a long way home, still got more to give. Rhyme tight like thread on a worn out scene. Built my name slow from the in-between. No gold chain shine, just the face on the wall. And the beat in the room when the first notes call. Basement tape supreme. Basement tape supreme. Make the raw, keep it clean. Basement tape supreme. Basement tape supreme. Basement tape supreme. Straight bars, no dream. Basement tape supreme. Late night windows, steam on the pane. Same old blocks, but I write the frame. If the world too loud, I cut it down to size. 2 bars, 1 breath, and the whole room rides. Basement tape supreme.